welcome to the brighter side with Lolo. Y'all know I love to see y'all early in the morning. Y'all like my coffee, and I like to be like your what I call myself, Lopra. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. So today's topic is views on the negative. That's what we doing. Views on the negative. I know the day before yesterday, everybody, well, a lot of people went into the negative, and a lot of people don't understand what the negative is, or they don't understand how you get in the negative, how you get out the negative. They were asking me a couple of questions. I said, hey, why wouldn't that be a topic for today? If you've been in the negative, you're more than welcome to box up, stuff like that. Talk about it, ask questions. You already know. Look at my co-host.
Good
Hey,
morning.
good morning, good morning, good morning. If I wanted to say who he looked like to me this morning, but I'm going to save it for the next live because I don't have time for you cursing me out right now. This is my co-host, Ink. Y'all make sure y'all fave him up. Ink, introduce yourself, please.
Man, Ink, yo.
That's what I wanted to say too. Jason hit it on the nail.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Good morning. Yeah, I'm Ink. I'll be on here. Wow. That
Good
was
morning, Ink.
morning, huh?
Let them know when you streaming. I know you was telling me that you had an idea for a show, so
Yeah, I'm gonna slow down on that, man. I gotta postpone that, man, because my outside life is not allowing me to do what I want to do on this here app right now. So we just gotta make some adjustments and postpone a few things. But I still stream in the morning time around 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, and then around 9:30, 10 o'clock Pacific time at night, man. And we usually go for a while at nighttime. It'd be pretty lit. Lately it has. So, pull up. Other than that, you're gonna catch me in here, man, co-hosting.
hello, hello. Make sure y'all fave up my number two. Um, my number three, Ink. Um, Hold on. I was trying to find Keisha's, because I like to talk about all the features, shows that's on. I took a screenshot of her banner, but for some reason it's in this phone. I don't know. I thought when you take a picture from one iPhone, they all transfer to the rest of the iPhones. I guess not. So hold on. We got new features. We got. I like. Y'all know. I like to tell you about everybody's show. So let me go with Keish. Congratulations to Big Fun Keish on her new feature. It was on yesterday. I don't know if you guys caught it. I was in there like swimwear. Here we go. Mind Unleashed with Keish. I call it Keish Keish. That's Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I was in there yesterday, and it was like I was like, man, this make you go back to thinking. So y'all better when y'all go up in there, y'all better have y'all stuff together because once you get into competitive mode, it's on and popping. So that congratulations to Keisha on her Mind Unleashed. Zit, there's so many shows going on. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to be in these streets. Okay, all right. So wait,
I dream of Britain.
I like to call everything by their names. No, we got Zit. What it's from. So tonight, I think is Zip. Today is your first feature, correct? If I'm not mistaken. Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all go check out Zip's first feature. Go over there. Go support him. Go show him some love. Then we got D at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna be on D show tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So you guys can go check that out. It's called Act Right. So I guess we're gonna be acting things out. Now picture me acting things out. This is gonna be hilarious, right? Then we got Rex's. I don't know if y'all into cooking channels. I know I love to watch the cooking channel. We got Rex's at I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern time. So y'all can tune into that. If you guys want to be these people's contestants, just hit them on Instagram, hit them via tag. We got 50 and Fit with King Cuz. Go check him out. He's lit. If you like to exercise, get your mind right. We got face to face with Foreign Mommy if you want to learn how to beat your face. We got it's complicated with Will. That's like a love connection thing. I've done it before. It was cool. I had fun there. And then Quell is not here today, but I know he has escape room. Let me get it all right. Hold on. He got escape room, and who's gonna be on escape room is Fine Diamond, Fine Egg, Diamond, Venom, and I think this is J Star at the bottom. I'm not sure, but they're gonna be in the zoo. So that's gonna be lit. They gotta escape the room, 3 p.m. Eastern time every Fridays. So I think I just did a rundown of everybody's show. Always
So
remember, if you have any ideas for me, any topics, anything that you guys want to get involved in, just let me know. Inbox me. That'd be cool. If you want me involved, inbox me. Ink does pop-ups to shows too. So inbox him via Instagram. Might
and
catch him on TikTok.
yeah, and like I was literally just saying, Zip, bro, my outside life has not allowed me to do some things, so I apologize for not making your show. The music show, bro. I wanted to come, but outside life has said
They
not today,
cheated.
my
They
boy.
cheated that night. You good. They cheated that night. You all
Oh,
right. Don't worry about it. Yeah. They had Shazam, and they were Shazamming. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
um, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the brighter side with Lolo. So basically, I wanted to speak on, the negative. What is the negative? How many of you guys been in the negative? How many of you guys know what the negative is?
Too many times.
You said a couple of times.
Too many times for my liking.
Yeah, so if everybody was with the negatives, going in the negatives, how we could get out the negatives. I know a lot of people don't like saying, hey, I'm in the negative, but sometimes it does help, especially when you're in it for something deep. Right, right. And then on top of that, you need to let people know who you see disappear from your board so they can be on the lookout, because people put people in the negative sometimes and they'll come right back on the app and then do it again and then do it again. Cause like I had a situation which I'm gonna get to in a minute. You guys are gonna be like, wow. I think it to me is kind of like I get it now, but it's like wow. So I'm gonna let you guys come up in here. Like I said, I don't know how many people have been in the negative in here. How many people don't know what the negative is? How many people are trying to figure out, hey, how do I get out of the negative and all that good stuff? I'm gonna just let you guys come back in here for a little bit. Welcome to the brightest side with Lolo.
Yo, like I said before, when she had us on pause and left us,
Wait, yo, you were
uh,
still here?
we were all talking. We were chopping it up. What you mean? I was in here
Wait,
rapping and everything,
I missed all of that.
bro. I was in here rapping. You missed. It's like one of them. It's like a comet. Some things you just miss when they pass by. That's what happened. You missed it. But
Okay.
yeah, man, they know what it is. At the end of the day, my bar is gonna help you get to 96 million. So
Wait, what?
just,
Well, I
just,
went whatever you were spitting, spit it
thank
again,
you.
spit
Just
it
say
again.
thank you. Just say thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, but for real, guys. So now that we're back in here, he trying. All right. Now that we all back in here, guys,
I'm gonna block her.
you better leave my tone alone, please and thank you. Um, so who went in the negative 2 days ago? I'm a raise
Not
everybody.
me. Say
Everybody put your hands up. Everybody, everybody put your hands up. What? Everybody put your hands up. I got negative COVID for test 2 days ago. Okay, Schmitty. Thank God for that. So,
yeah, my COVID
so what
test
I
too.
was
Went
saying
negative.
was, like I said, you're more than welcome to box up, talk about it, because I know everybody feels some type of way about it, but be mindful of your language. And we're gonna at the end of the day, it is a negative, but we're always gonna find a positive of the situation, right? You guys got to be. I feel like this. We all got to be more mindful of who we dealing with. Sometimes it comes from least expected. You be like, wow, and things like that. But I look at it like this. Somebody come in my life and drop. a little schmidag off, right? We're gonna say a little bag. I'm not rushing. I'm gonna let that thing sit right there, and that's me. I'm gonna let it sit there because I'm not too sure of what is gonna happen next. What's the next step after this? Because one, do you know, right? A person can be mad at someone, and they can call one transaction in, and all those transactions will affect all of us. It will never really technically could be the person who did it itself. It can be a pass along of diamonds and stuff like that. So sometimes we jump to conclusions and we get upset and we want to know why this, that, and the fourth. And then we email tag and we want answers from them. But y'all gotta also remember they're protecting that person. They have to. That's their job to protect that person. Like their job is to protect us also. So we can't be mad at the fact like, yeah, this is the person who did it wrong. They're gonna handle them on there, and their page is gonna disappear. Everything's gonna disappear. So that's the positive side to being. Her face is like she's just over it. This was the 2 days ago for her. But Casper, you in here, and what questions or what do you have to say about it?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when you talk about going negative, I always look at things from a new streamer point of view. And you know what I'm saying, with me just getting into it, you know what I'm saying, with my diamond count 9 million and everything. Going negative, it hit a little bit harder when you down here where I'm at. And I know, you know what I'm saying, when you trying to come up and you trying to be known, I give people and I have my select few that I drop heavy on. And so, that day where I logged in, you know what I'm saying? I think I was at like 6 million. I logged in and I was negative 74,000 diamonds, you know what I'm saying? To some people, that's like no big deal. But to somebody like me coming up, that was like, I might well quit the app. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole basic cash out that I got to put in before I ever can get back positive. And so for me, you know what I'm saying, it was a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? To me, it taught me that I really need to focus on who I'm messing with, who I'm dropping on. And you know what I'm saying? I need to have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And so what I try to do now moving forward, I learned from that is, I go gift anybody, some roses, some bottles, people talk about it. I dropped it on anybody. But when it comes to, and I don't know about y'all rich people, but for me, anything a jet or bigger, I need to know who I'm dropping on. I ain't just throwing jets, to people I don't know, because I ain't trying to mess myself up, and I also ain't trying to mess with people who gon' flip out on me. So yeah, I definitely say, man, that negative stuff, it sucks, but it do teach you a lesson, because it teach you real quick who you need to mess with and who you need to stop messing with. So on Justice, my experience with it was rough, but I learned a lot from it, and now I got my core few who I drop heavy on, and everybody else, hey, they got rolls of champagne bottles. I be stingy with anything above that. I don't send no fireworks to nobody. I just champagne bottles. That's it. I cover roses. Thank you
So
for the
like so you basically understand the negative, you know how it works. You like it happened, you were like discouraged for a minute, but you still here, you still going. And ever since you've been going, everything been going positive for you. So that's good. That's great to hear because some of us, some of us are going negative consistently. And it just be a consistent situation. But that's because of the surroundings or the place that you continue to keep going. So that's it bothers you sometimes. And like I said, it's not always I could go in the negative, and I know Keish hit me with 150. But not knowing Keish was hit with that 150 from somebody else. So
Right.
it's like it's a transaction, like Liddy Schmitty said. All got diamonds ain't good diamonds. That's all money ain't good money, right? So y'all can't be so quick to be like, yo, I got this right here. Let me go do that. Let that sit sometimes. So it can be able to cover if you do go in the negative. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we can avoid this negative. Nobody can really avoid it right now until they figure out a way how to fix it for us. Because I know dang on well they getting tired of us complaining. So when they figure that out, till then the way to avoid it is let it sit there. I
That
understand.
ain't even it.
I feel
That
like
ain't even it,
when it's
Lo.
comp time is when it's worse. When
Mhm.
everybody be flipping to get the comps, I feel like anytime it's a comp going on, the next 2 weeks, people finna go negative. That's the worst time in my opinion. That's why I had somebody approach me like, hey, you want to get in on these comps? We're gonna flip it and then we'll cut you in. I'm like, nah, I'm straight. Cause it seems like every time people get to doing that, that's when negative time
But you
come
know
around.
what? I'm not even gonna lie. Um, Shout out to the bosses in the room. I gotta say that one time previously recorded because I don't think I ever said it while I was being recorded in the feature.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out to the
throw a
bosses.
dragon and get her
Um,
report. Hold on, low. Before we go any further, let's just go ahead and get her to 96 million right quick. This is simple, man. It's a dragon.
listen, what they said, God gonna let it happen. When
Hey,
it, I'm gonna
Go
be
ahead
like
and change her name. Who want her name for the day?
nobody because they ain't changed it till 500 million. But listen, God bless whoever take that.
Whoa,
But
that's a
listen,
gift.
Okay.
God bless whoever take that. So like Casper, do you have like when you run the negative, you don't have no questions on anything as far as the negative?
I guess my biggest question is because I was under the impression when you go in the negative, the person page who did it get deleted. But that person who put me in the negative, that person's still on tag on that same page. Like I ran into them a couple weeks ago and they was like, hey, and they explained to me, you know, they had some stuff going on in their personal life. They said they did too much. So they did it as a one and then the bank took back all of it. So they just messed up everybody. But I mean, I thought they page get deleted. So why they still around? That's my question.
Hey, yo.
Usually I see like okay, so when I went in the negative the other day, I had a dude come in. I never seen him before. He was dropping crazy, whatever, and I went in the negative for when he dropped. But when I looked through recent streams, it's like you know how you can see your top gifters. That person went gray. So when you click it, it's like they're disappeared. It'll show the other people at it. So you automatically assume that page is gone because you can't click it, you can't do it. So sometimes you never know what exactly would. I don't have the real explanation on how to fix a negative because if I did, I'd have been fixing all my negatives when I went 1.5, when I went to 196 2 days ago. I just know everybody always has some questions on it, and not everybody on this app know what the negative is. So that's why that was the topic that I wanted to cover, being that everybody just came from this 2 days ago. So it's a
Right.
recent situation, and everybody was coming to me like, "What do you do? How do you do it?" You gotta stream. You can. I know people say they swipe themselves out of the negative. I know people say they stream to get out of the negative. We can't sit here and ponder and be mad about it. It happened already. We can't take it away. So what we got to is either you're gonna stream for it or you're just gonna let it sit there.
I guess my question to you, to Ink, and to Big Fine, how you doing? My question to y'all is: at what point, if you did, so let's say you don't have a top badge, you know what I'm saying, and you just a streamer or whatever. At what point do you feel like it's time to start thinking maybe I should just start over? Because I done heard of people 3 million in the negative, and you know what I'm saying. They got for me like, is there ever a point where you like maybe I should just start over? Because I mean, at some point you be so deep, like how you get out of it.
I'm saying, do you know how hard it is to start over? I tried like listen, this is what I'm gonna do. Right? And this is me. If I God forbid go that deep in the millions, negative, when I stream, this who y'all gonna be looking at. Until I get out of that negative.
This how you gonna be looking too on
This who
mine.
you gonna be looking at until I get out of that. I'm gonna be here with you. I'm not gonna be here with you. Cause that every time you think you get a rose, that rose is going right over there. And that's the part that you hate because it's like, yo, what did I do to deserve this? How can we stop this? No, we can't stop nobody from getting mad. We can't, but talking about it and trying to understand it makes us feel a little bit better.
Just a
And
little
like I
bit.
said, when people you don't know, especially people you just met, and they drop crazy on you, let it sit there.
It
Please.
don't matter though, Lo.
No,
You
let me tell you why when I say let it sit there. So when I mean let it sit there, so if you go in a negative for 500K, right, and you only have 350 in your account, it's gonna take the 350 and leave the remaining balance. It's always like that, but this is why I'm saying don't be always so quick to cash out because the more it's, I know a lot of people. This is like it hits an extra income for you to do what you need to do. But sometimes letting it sit there for an extensive 30-day layaway,
But people can take you negative up to 6 months.
Up to no, it depends on what bank you have.
That's
If you
what I'm
have
saying.
like
Up
the
to 6 months.
credit union goes deep. But like Bank of America, Chase Bank, like that stuff like that, it's 30 days for
Right.
each fraudulent crime to be called.
But
Like
listen, that dude that just took me negative, he ain't even gifted me since like November. He ain't
and
even
that was
on my
back
board
then.
since November. He ain't even completely off my board though. He only disputed like almost 400K.
Ooh.
So you could let it sit. You could let it sit. Sometimes it don't matter.
It's still gonna go bad.
Yep.
So
Sometimes it
I
don't
basically
matter.
understand that. Look, you learned something new. She said from November.
Ricola.
Hush. Uh, and then this is what the best part about the feature is because it really helps you learn how. Because I'm a sailor, Chris like a sailor, so it helps me learn for the whole hour and 15 minutes how not to curse. I appreciate you, Tag. You are really helping me work on myself. But
Just asked me how I figured it was him. I screenshot every live. After it ends, I screenshot all my gifters,
yes,
and
tell
then
them.
every month I make a video of everybody on my number. So he went from number 36. He went from number 16 to number 36. Do the
Oh.
math.
It pushed them all the way down
Do
on the
the
board.
math.
And that's some good information to actually hear. So when you guys are getting gifted, another way to figure out what's going on, because at the end of the day, email and tag does help. Y'all want to say it don't help? It do be helping sometimes when your page when you get banned or when you need to ask them a question. So having that VIP, having the top badge, all that stuff actually helps. So when you go and you can say, listen, this is what I see, because sometimes you gotta have what we call is receipts. You gotta let them know this is what was what. So screenshot your boards, like she said, record your old time, do stuff like that because it's gonna help benefit you and help you keep up. Even every night, screenshot your diamond count. So that's how I realized that I was in the negative. Because sometimes you're not gonna be able to know you're in the negative because it could be something small as 20, 30K, 40K, and you got some diamonds in there. So you're not really looking at that little stuff. So you'll screenshot what you had last night, or you screenshot for every stream that you had. When you end the stream, you screenshot your count. Because when I looked, I was 320 something. Then when I look back, I was two something, 203 or something like that.
Right.
And I gotta stop talking like them Baltimore people. I'm saying chew.
I hear it too.
I just like how they say chew. I just love it. It's chew. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So you got to start screenshotting. Keep y'all receipts, guys. I know it's hard to keep up with, but screenshotting y'all boards really, really helps. It don't matter if you feel like, oh, my diamond count is only 500K. It don't matter. Screenshot, so you can keep up with what's going on your page. Because not all the time you're gonna be able to be asked to tag. Well, I know Tom and Larry and Kanan was on 1, 2, and 3. They don't know who's exactly on your board. They're not there to know who's on your board. They're there to fix the problem that they can try to fix. So
If
Question.
somebody tells you they're gonna take you negative, I had somebody come in my stream and tell me, "Look, I had $15,000 in my account last month. This month I only got $7. I'm calling my card back." I turned that screen record right on, and I let him talk himself right into a hole, and I sent it to Tag because he was on my board for like 800K. Oh, now you're not gonna get this 800K back.
did it help you? Did they help?
Hasn't gone negative yet, and that was September of last year.
And then
So
because and that why it helps tag, because sometimes they probably can contact that bank and say, listen, these swipes were valid and this is what it is and this is what you, because they can't catch everybody and they can't be hitting everybody up to say. So thank God you had something like that. Now before I let Lou in, and I see a lot of y'all comments, I'm gonna go stroll back up because I know y'all got questions and I know y'all new and stuff like that. Like I said, I only wanted to speak on this topic because anything that anybody come ask me all the time, and we all feeling the same energy or the same way or the same negative vibe, we gotta talk on it. This wouldn't be the brighter side with Lolo. The brighter side of this is me being able to let y'all talk on things that y'all ain't able to speak on anywhere else. So, Casper, what you was gonna say?
Well, question for everybody because it's been a minute for me. When you go negative, I know it affects your the diamonds or the diamonds that you got behind the scenes, but your total lifetime diamond count, I be noticing that some
It go
people
down. I
don't go
just know
down and some people do go down. So what's the deal with that?
I don't
Do
know.
it go down?
I just noticed that the other day. I said, wait, didn't I just hit this number? And then I said, but someone brought it to my attention because he was like, yo, I hit my 200 milli, and then I went negative, and then I had to hit my 200 milli again. I said, man,
I hit my 50 and had a whole party and had to re-hit the
at
50.
least you can say you had 2 birthdays. So
Even when you came and snatched my 53 milli,
it
the
went
next
back
day
to
I had to remake the 53 milli.
oh, now we're gonna have to talk to that man. Nobody gonna come steal my shine. I don't like my shine being stolen. But at the end of the day, like I said, we gonna be upset about it, but we also gotta look back at it and be like, you know what? These are the warning signs. These are the red flags. Sometimes you may see it. Sometimes you may not see it. Sometimes you're gonna know what to do, and sometimes you're not gonna know what to do. But don't. I really like. I'm hoping nobody goes that deep in the millies. Don't. My motto is don't spend it if you don't got it. If you don't mean to genuinely give it, don't give it. Because at the end of the day, we all spending our money on this app. Everybody, even the person that you gifting is spending their money too. So when you doing things like that, you just messing up the rotation. Don't mess up the rotation now. But
Yes.
let me let Lou in the box. Lou, are you in
Shout out to
here?
Lou for last night too. Lou was in a battle on a show and he battled somebody and I heard Lou go crazy.
First of all, he know how to spell.
Shout out to
Shout out
Lou.
to Lou for being on my show last night, but I wanted to fight him. I wanted to fight
Shout
him.
out to Tanya on that 496. Hello? She said, look, Keish, what I was going to say, the first show, everybody's going to curse. You might slip up and curse, right?
King
It's
was cursing up
it's a habit because when you cursing all day and then somebody tell you for an hour and 15 minutes that thou should not curse, even when you try not to curse and you say it, the words still slip out your mouth. You be like, I just told myself not to curse. It's a habit that we all have to break out of. Even when we doing texting, you don't like you see how you text, you don't catch yourself when you writing sometimes writing if you write SM shaking my head writing SMH and we all got to break out of some habits. So, like I said, this feature actually helps us work on our character, work on our everything. Let me go ahead, Jimmy, swipe that.
Jump man. We not pressuring nobody to swipe for a milli. This is why we having this conversation right now. We not gonna do
Let's
it.
take it slow. Let's go. I ain't even ready for it. I
Baby
need a new wig
steps.
for that
Baby
500
steps.
milli, y'all. When I come that it gotta be a different wig for 500 milli. Every occasion, of course, is a new wig. Let's go, y'all. I'm gonna let Lou in the box, and I'm gonna let you guys down. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for everybody that's at the brighter side of Lolo, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Lou.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi, Lou.
How you doing?
I'm good. See, I told y'all he be talking to me, y'all. He don't be talking to y'all. He be looking right at me. Yeah, I'm good. I know it's just us here, but
right now it is. Technically. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about anything else. It's just us. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the brighter side. Yeah, the whole tone change. She do that to me. Don't tell nobody. My girlfriend's in here though. Hello, hello, hello. Not too much. My bad. I'm gonna ease up on it. My bad. I'm pulling it back. I'm pulling it back now. Just a little bit. So we talking about going in the negative. Because I'm real protective of my energy. So all I know is somebody been owing me 20K since Thursday. I don't trip about little stuff, you know what I'm saying? But that 20K making me feel some type of way. So I get it. I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? We get hyped up. We get in verses. We get in battles. Everybody get to talking that smack. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it. You broke. You know what I'm saying? Dig in your pocket. Where it at? Ain't nobody over there really swiping. Look at you. You ain't even a VIP. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even supposed to be on here. What your ducats look like? Funny money in the building. You ain't really about it. Let me see. Where's your money at, baby? The next thing you know, somebody dropping lightnings and dragons and ices and spices, you know what I'm saying? And they want to claim you as wifey, and then you don't respond to them. And next thing you know, hey, yeah, is this Wells Fargo? Yeah, I need to. Can we? Yeah, that ain't. I didn't do that. Yeah, that wasn't me. I lost my wallet last night. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, don't worry about. I know what it looked like, but the past 2 months, I need it for the past 2 months. All of that, the whole past, the whole two. Can you make it? And next thing you know, you got that whole attitude problem. So now we searching through our boards, we looking through our lists, like who could have done this to me? And then you know it's the chain effect. So I gave you two, then I gave them two, then I dropped the icy over here, then I gave a lightning over here, because you know I'm feeling like big bucks no whammies. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking all the kids to Disneyland today. We can do it big, right? Oh, then I'm gonna go to Low, and then I'm gonna go to Keith, right? I'm gonna drop an icy there, then an icy there, then I'm gonna go to another room, I'm gonna drop a lightning there, then all of y'all gonna try to hit that chain back, because then you gonna spend some of that too, and then you gonna throw it over there. Now everybody getting hit. So all I'm saying is watch it. When they dropping on you and it ain't legit, because somebody owe me 20K and I can't curse, but I want my ish. I want my 20K back. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Get in there. You know what I mean? But no, that's pretty much what I got on this topic today, because y'all got to chill out with that, though. But be careful, though, man. Everybody ain't who they say they are. And then you got a lot of people, though, they like to hop in there, you know, feeling like they doing something, and you know they look as that as a flirt tactic and hoping that you holler back, and then when you don't, yeah, when you don't, y'all know how that go. Now you trying to get yourself, you know, all the way out. That's what I'm saying. I am taxing it. We got to double up. And at this point, I add interest. You know what I'm saying? I'm worse. I'm worse than a credit card company. We add interest. I need all of that to double back up. Then we're gonna tax on top of that. So when I see you, but we could though. All right, so y'all can catch me tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, man. Y'all come holler at me, the Poets Lounge. I know how we get down. You know, live it up, do it up real big. Low, I always appreciate you having me.
Thank you.
You know,
Y'all make sure y'all favor Blue if y'all don't have him faved up. Hello? Tell me he ain't just break that down. He really serious about that 20K. So whoever owe him, just get that man 20K. See how he slid it in the today's, yeah. That because he knew everybody on tag was gonna be on the brighter side with Lolo. So he knew a friend was gonna tell a friend, a friend was gonna tell another friend.
I knew somebody was gonna know the person. They in here. They probably in here watching right now. You know what I'm saying? I need all mine.
Ink, where you at, love? Where you at, Ink? Let's go.
You saw about
So later, Lou. Thank you, my love.
Getting jealous and stuff.
Where's Ink at? Ink, are you in the building? So we're gonna take some questions. Some questions. Hello. Welcome to the brighter side with Lolo. Every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I appreciate everybody for showing up, coming in. I know some of y'all be on different times, like my co-host, but he always managed to be here for me. Shout out to him. He was sick last week. I know you guys missed him dearly. But he was sick and he's feeling better now. So thank God for that. So any questions? I know like Casper said he likes speaking for the new people, even though Casper been here for like 5 years. So he still speak for y'all, and I appreciate for him doing that because you know that's real right there. But anybody have any other questions as far as the negative or anybody want to speak about it, things like that? Today is gonna be a short show because I do
know what I do, honestly. What I do, and I haven't been in a negative sense. And it's going to sound funny, but it's like he said, he likes to protect his energy. I like to protect mine too. So honestly, if I don't know you, I'm probably going to give it back. See, these tag diamonds, I'm not pressed for them. So if I don't know you, I'm giving them right back. And then when we have like a bond, then I'll start, you know what I'm saying, saving and accumulating my own diamonds that you give me. But Yeah, I'm giving them things right back, bro. I haven't been in a negative since because that's how it works. And man, I don't. I'm not too. I'm not pressed for the diamonds, man. This is all fun for me. This is fun. So like that's like you don't never go nowhere and then spend all your money at the first time anyway. You know what I mean? Like when you give somebody something, right? When you give somebody something, I don't think they understand. I don't think they understand how heavy some people take this, and that's where it comes down to. They don't understand how deep this goes for some people, and that's why when they call that card back, they're not worrying about it because it was theirs. So to protect yourself, you know, you gotta think ahead of the game. Think ahead of the game. If you don't know these people, don't worry about that cash out, man. It's gonna come. Cash outs, it's gonna come. Money comes and money goes.
I got something to say about what you said too, because remember I said what I went negative, right? So the person that gifted me like I think it was probably like probably more than what I went negative, and I'm just saying I think because when I look at the stream and I look at to see who threw what, it looks like that would be the add up, right? So now I had inboxed the person. I was like, I just want to see when you go live, and I threw them a jet. When I looked at their name said Welp. I don't know why I didn't catch on to that. I should have welped them gifts right back through the inbox, right? He was giving me the sign. He was telling me before that he was telling me that it was gonna happen. But he came in my room and I'm like, why you change your name to that? And he like, I'm gonna fix it right now. And he put it back to his original name. Then 2 days he disappeared. So I said basically he said, if I don't know you, I'm kicking you out. But it could be sometimes, like I said, you got to always remember, it's not always the person that's on your board who called their card back to put you in a negative. Those diamonds can go through transaction from transaction, and somebody else is there that they must have got hit with some bad diamonds, and yeah, you got hit with the diamonds they gave to you. Now we all just sitting in the negative. I don't want y'all to always sit there and say, listen, this person right here, Thunder Wishes put me in a negative when not knowing Ink probably gave Thunder Wishes some bad. I said Ink, and when I said Ink, God made the phone ring. I'm just using you for example, Ink, to relax. Ink probably gave Thunder Wishes some bad diamonds, and Thunder Wishes done gave it to somebody else, and they done gave it to somebody else. So don't always sit there and look at the person and be like, yo, this is what you did to me. And sometimes we gotta do our own investigation. Y'all know y'all want to be investigating when somebody talking about you. You better investigate your board. You better investigate your diamond count. You better investigate or like put that energy into focusing on your stream and knowing what's going on your stream, because if you're not following these steps, screenshotting, screen recording, that all helps us. As much as you think it takes up energy, it helps. Clear your storage and get it ready to be prepared to be screen recorded or whatever it is that you got to do. Do you guys have any questions? Did anybody? I know there's a lot of new people on the app. Venom, I forgot Venom show. I did see him slide in here. I just want to make sure I say the correct time, because like I said, I be trying to keep up with everybody. Venom Sports Talk with Big Venom, Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. If you love football, stuff like that, pull up to his live. I think it's about football, basketball, all types of stuff. Me, I like whatever team my current boyfriend at the time is like, so I don't really care about sports is basically what I'm trying to say. Um, but yeah, I like, hey, go Jets, whatever you like. Then I forgot, Get Lifted with AV Sundays.
You know a lot
At 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I was on Get Lifted. Oh my goodness, you should see me on Get Lifted. I really felt like I had to bring out the better side of you, even better than the brighter side. So that was kind of cute too. I went in there like with the little halo around my neck. I swear, my head. I just swear I was doing something right in there. Jamila Joy. Jamila Joy is the content queen. So if you have anything as far as you want to put a show together, or you like, listen, I'm not sure if I want to do this. You got anything on here that you want to, everybody is being able to be featured. As long as your show is positive and lit. Look at Jamila Joy right there, content creator. When I'm what she was in China yesterday. Did y'all not go in there? She was doing the Chinese New Year. She had the whole little ling ling look. She had the whole attire in the background. I think she was sitting on the pillow. She had the little cup. She had a little everything, sake, all that good stuff. So when I mean she's great at content creating. You guys, if you have any ideas and you saying, listen, this is what I want to do, go holler at her. Butter, come in this box and please let us receive our blessings before we get out of here. And Butter is gonna come tell about her talent Tuesdays. Tuesdays, you know, I like to say chew. So Tuesdays. So let's go, Butter, because I don't know why you act like you wasn't ready to get in this box. You should have been ready because you know I'm always gonna call your name. I ain't gonna forget about it. I'll be like pointing all my friends out. And then guess that beat with Zip too. You guys could go check that out. That's uncut, unraw. You'll have a lot of fun on that. But like I was saying, it was cheating. It was cheating. I should have won. They cheated. But yeah, but But I appreciate everybody for coming to the brighter side with Lolo. Next week's topic is going to be super lit. I'm going to pick from the 30 topics that Casper always sends me. He's the topic creator. Jamila is the content creator. Casper is the topic creator. So if you guys want a smooth topic or you want somebody to really like, you know, get in there and ask questions that people are scared to ask, hit Casper up. We all say he's a funny guy, but he can get serious sometimes. You know?
10 minutes. I know I'll be serious.
All right, you're right. But one time he was. Now, I think even when that one time he really wasn't. I don't know.
You know, before we jump topics, I actually had one more question about the negative, because I think a lot of people, you know, I think this is a question I got, and I would be love to hear from Ink and Lo to answer the question. So when you find out that you went negative, you know what I'm saying? You find out and you pinpointed who it is, you touched on it before. I think we need to talk about that conversation you have, because a lot of times it may not have been my fault that you went negative. So I think we should talk about how you approach and talk to the person, because a lot of times if it's a big streamer, like if I come in, like let's say I come in low live and I put her in the negative and it wasn't, you know, I ain't mean to do it or it wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? If she really ripped me apart in front of her live with all these people in there, now that really didn't kind of X me out from tag for a while, because now I just got ripped apart by Low in front of 300 people. So I think we need to talk about how you really approach and have that conversation with the person.
So you can't tell nobody how to react to anything. So I can react one way, Ink can react another way. Some of us are hot-headed. Some of us ain't trying to hear none of that. You feel me? So it's like when that time approaches, you're gonna know how you're gonna react with it. And then if you really deal with somebody and they drop heavy on you like that, you should have enough respect for each other to have that conversation. And they should be able to be real with you. If they gonna not be real with you, some people should be like, so what, I did it. Some people like, I ain't mean I did this is what happened. But I always go back to, don't drop it if you don't got it. Don't give it to me if you ain't want to.
But I mean, like, if like you said, what if I dropped it, but it was because Ink gave me some stuff and Ink got messed
your
up.
reaction comes to having that conversation. So you could say to me, listen, Lo, I went in the negative too. Because remember, you're gonna get hit too.
Right.
You just because you transferred it don't mean you ain't gonna catch that hit. You won't get it too. So listen, Lo, I went in the negative too. So now, if you went in negative, how I'm be mad at you if we both send in the negative together? So obviously something can't be right. You must have got it from somewhere to somewhere to somewhere to somewhere. I can't say, Casper, you in the negative, but you put me in the negative, and now I'm mad because you obviously feeling the pain that I'm feeling.
Right.
We both sitting here and saying, and we might be for the same exact at that part. So some people gotta really sit there and think about it. We're grown enough to have these conversations. There's nothing a conversation can't fix. A closed mouth don't get fed. You ain't gonna know nothing unless you ask something, right?
Facts.
And some of them just disappear on their own. And then they let you know ain't no conversation to have. You're just gone.
Yeah,
I
and that's I
someone
just
knows
feel like it
me,
was
but they had no
important to
clue.
touch on that because I know somebody who it wasn't their fault that somebody went negative, but when he went in her life, she tore him apart, and they kind of blocked him out because nobody wanted to mess with him because he had this big name that was tearing him apart. It wasn't even his fault, you know. So I just felt like
And
we
it,
talked about
and
that conversation piece.
and in that situation, it would be messed up because some people are not using their brain. If he's in the negative and you in the negative, we're negative together. So obviously,
Appreciate you,
there's
love.
something that you didn't do. It can't be if you did it, you wouldn't be in the negative.
Right.
Now, when some people want to prove you in the negative, you're gonna have to show me the negative time. Cause you got people that be having negative 500K, like, and then the whole time your boy only say 400K. So where was the 500K coming? Like, some people use other people's situations or other people's stuff like that to come up, and it's wrong, but it happens. So you got to be a lookout for stuff like that too. Butter, you here? Cause I gotta go. But Butter, you here? Can we receive some blessings? And can you tell us about Talent Tuesdays when you're done?
I can. I can do that. So y'all see Casper got his hands out. So I need everybody to put their hands out. Yeah, because you want to receive your blessings. You do not want to
Yeah,
stop your
I want to
blessings.
be different. He put his hands up and not out. See?
All right, we're about to walk into the most abundant, balanced, wealthy, successful period of our life. We naturally attract good fortune and we are wealthy in more ways than one. We give ourselves permission to prosper and we have the power to build the life that we desire. I say, receive it, receive it, receive it. That's for you, that's for me, that's for us. We're going to walk into abundance all day, every day. We're going to have nothing but positive vibes around us and we're going to vibrate on those high frequencies because that's what we do over here at the bright side with Lolo.
Hey,
And yes, I am Butter. If you don't know, go ahead and hit me with the fave. I'm usually streaming by 11 a.m. Central Time every day. And then on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Butter's Floor is Yours, which is the hottest talent show on the app. If you don't know, you better ask somebody on here. Okay? So if you can sing, if you can rap, if you can dance, do magic tricks, whatever you want to do, you come through and you just have a good time with us and come hop up in the box.
Thank you so much, Butter. Y'all make sure y'all favor Buttercaster Inc. Don't forget tonight, today, 3 p.m. Eastern time, the escape room.
Got
They
more.
escaping from the zoo. Don't forget, 10 p. I think it's 10 p.m. Eastern time with D Act Right. That's gonna be lit because I'm being it. You already know it's gonna be super lit. La la la. I'm a great actress, really. But okay.
Oh,
I'm
I don't know why this guy he be making me laugh, bro. Like,
who him? I don't know why you pay this guy any attention. At this point, we're just gonna leave him here.
bro, like this nigga be making faces. Y'all be paying attention.
I've been paying attention to his beard pull. He's hilarious. But I am going to end early today because I have somewhere to go real quick. But again, Friday, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, every Friday, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. The Brighter Side with Lolo. Go check out all my friends. They got features, they got shows, they got games. They're lit. You guys are my friends. I love you guys. Like, I really do. I love my friends. But I see you guys later. Shout out on that 496. Next time, hopefully we do the Friday show. We'll be at 500 milli, and that'll be an epic show right there. Everything is gonna be lit, as they would say. Um, I'm Lolo. Lopra. That's my co-host, Ink. That's the topic creator, Casper. And we're out. I see you guys in a few. I got some things to handle. And thank y'all for coming out for real, for real. I love you guys because I know y'all on different time zones and got a lot of things going on. But even if I'm in your ear, your car, your radio system, whatever, I appreciate you. So I see you guys in a few. Later, y'all. Love y'all.